Do not blame God for not listening to our prayers. Blame ourselves for not listening to God's advice, God's wisdom. You have to go inside to listen to God's wisdom. You have to go inside to see God, to reach the light, to reach the currents that will flow you home, upward. There's nothing more precious than the Quan Yin practice. With that, you can exchange it for heaven. But with all the position, the fame and fortune in your physical life, you cannot exchange them for anything like that. You don't even know what heaven looks like. You don't even know what God is. So the Quan Yin method is the one that gives you all that. Why? Why can you get it? Because it's within you. I told you many times. That's why I don't take any money for my teachings. I don't take anything from you for my teachings, because I know that you have God with you, that you have this treasure within you, that the light and the teachings of God you can access if you know how. But of course you don't know how, because it's a secret, it's blocked, it's locked, it's treasured, it's kept unretrievable without the permission from God, through a completely enlightened master, through a true master. Because without that, even anybody who repeats the same instruction from me is not the same. When I send a Quan Yin messenger out to you, I give him, her, that power of authorization by the permission of God's grace. Otherwise, you won't have anything, just delusion from Maya, and you will go to hell from it. Because it's not from heaven, it's from hell. Hell also has light. Even, for example, lower level heaven, like astral level, has like dark light, green light, and orange light from hell, for example, like that. Hell also has so-called light, and the astral level, which is lower heaven, also has light, but they are not as brilliant and pure and clear as the higher heaven's light. But the higher the heaven, the brighter the light, of course. Therefore, if you are in the lower heavens and you go to the higher heavens, you cannot bear that light. You cannot. And normally you cannot go to see the higher heaven if your level is lower anyway. But just in case, if you are there, you cannot bear that bright light, too bright. Because the beings there, they don't have figures like we have the body. They are just light. And if you're not high enough, you can't bear that light, and you can't see them either through the light. But if you're a similar level to them, you can see them as kind of individuals, but all with light, all in light, bright light. So everything without a completely enlightened master is fake, is false, is delusional. And it will take you back to hell for aeons, and then maybe you will come back again as animal people or humans or trees or whatever, rocks even, stones even. Again, again, and again, forever recycle in the bin of delusional garbage